Watchtower, you're starting.
Hey guys, Brick Amigos here, coming back with another Last of Us mock update. So let's get started.
Alright, surprise, surprise, this is the final update. Whoa!
Whoa!
We sort of skipped a lot of the updates. We probably could have done a lot more, but you know what? This is
I
what we
wouldn't
did,
worry about it.
and you know, we're proud of it. So let's start with whatever we've got. Alright.
So starting off over here, since the last update, obviously a lot has changed.
A lot.
You can see a lot of the green on the ground. We've started putting that in before we do the final video for this mock. And you can see that cop car there. That's another thing that's been added new.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of stuff added new. We probably won't get it all, but you'll probably notice it all if you've been watching our videos. So since the last video, if you've been following us on Instagram, you've seen this building already, a couple images of it.
Yep.
So it's been changed a little bit.
It's in its final form, I think, right?
Yeah,
The only thing we might need to do is add a couple more leaves to it, and then
Maybe add some detail to the roof. But
down the block is our newest and actually sort of the most large change that we thought of that we did when we were making this stuff. So here we've got a two-story apartment building, you know, the kind of that you see in sort of low density residential areas, and honestly it stemmed from me just not knowing how to build a house that would match everything around here. I was trying to come up with it. I had like a sort of border area.
It's not a good house. I'm not even gonna show it.
I don't think. Well, we don't have it.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Gone.
Well, you're trying to show something.
No, I'm just trying to be like we got like a border around the door, and then we tried to continue from there, and I just couldn't think of anything. And then I just remember picking up my grandma one day, and I saw her apartment building, and this sort of has a couple of the same things in it. And yeah, this is what we finalized, and honestly, it looks really good. We've got an open apartment in it that's sort of been, the roof is collapsed, and the roof is collapsed to show us the insides of it. It looks, I'm a really big fan of it. The only thing that I don't like is that you can see it from across the map. It is 100% visible. If you were trying to hide, that would be the worst hiding spot ever. But other than that, it's really good, and it adds a nice bit of detail to a rather sort of low-leveled area. If we look down the street, we did this. We made a fallen tree right here that's blocking the roadway. Looks like that would have happened sometime during the, you know, everything that happened, but it just was giving it a little bit more detail, and the tree wouldn't have fit, by the way. That's another thing. The tree sort of, I guess, started to grow and then fell down. It works pretty well.
Something else that we added, so we couldn't have enough space between the house and that building, or apartment and that building, excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
So we put a parking lot in there. It's not totally finished yet, but we got one ruined car in there. You can recognize most of the cars from our custom Lego city. We just destroyed them and everything. So, yeah.
The parking lot's basically done, and if you'll come to this side here, just swing over. This is something that if you played the Last of Us game, you'll totally recognize. It's one of my brother's favorite little things that he added in.
What did I add in? Oh, the door?
Yeah, the door.
Okay, so yeah, in a lot of sequences in The Last of Us, there's like, I don't know if you'll even able to see the detail. But anyways, there's a lot of these doors. This is a textured 1x2 brick. It's ribbed and columned. This is the sideways side. Anyways, so in The Last of Us, there's a lot of gates, doors, whatever you have to open, and it's a lot of fun. And those are a lot of things that are in the game. So
there's an aspect that, you know, kind of needed to be brought to the mock just to show it.
So it's kind of like a loading dock.
And maybe what we could do is find a dumpster and put it nearby, because usually what you do in the game is you find a dumpster and use that as a prop to hold it open. But until, I don't really think we'll have enough space for that. But it's there. It's something that needed to be added in, and it really completes the little building. Honestly, I have no idea what this building is, because what sort of little tiny building like that would need a huge what's it called? Loading bay. I don't know, but
probably for the Mexican cartel, hey?
Yeah, it totally is. But yeah, and all right, that's about it for this new side of the block here.
Yeah, we just added a couple changes to this building here, the white one. Let's try to get a nice angle of it there. The modern apartment. What I did was just add those couple white stripes up top, and
flare the top a bit.
We added plant life on. You can't, not on this side, but on the other one.
Yeah, there's not much. We gotta finish. We're basically done. We're just sort of doing the last touch-up stuff, but we wanted to do this video and get it out because I'm leaving soon for work. And I guess that we can. No, I'll talk about that at the end of the video. But there's a little note that I'll have to say at the end of the video.
Oh boy, I don't know what this is.
Oh, it's a pretty easy note. I wouldn't worry about it. What else are we gonna talk about? I guess the Watchtower.
Oh yeah,
completed.
we worked on that. Let's get this in a good light. There we go. So what we did here is I don't know if you guys know. There's like there's that plate that kind of is like it's a
Hexagon.
Hexagon.
Wait,
Yeah.
No, 1,
Well-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So.
Okay, octagon. It's like an octagon. Yeah, it is an octagon plate. So what I wanted to do was use that plate in dark bluish gray because we have one, but it's too small. So what I did was I just made one that's a bit larger.
Yeah.
And it works out great for this size of the tower here.
It really fits perfectly.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
So what we wanted to do is use like those guardrails that are used a lot on that blue cargo train, and in the front there we have one. We couldn't find any more, so
we found 2, but we cannot find a third.
so we just settled on these ones, and we're gonna add a little bit more to the other sides of them.
Yeah. There's the ladder that's been installed now for that guy. All the black pieces, the linking together. Whoopsies. There's a sniper perched right there for him. Okay, I'll just
And something we didn't notice for the longest time, the what's it called? The checkpoint?
The checkpoint gate thing was lopsided.
Yeah, it was like the right side of it right now. It was it higher or lower?
This side was higher, this side was lower.
Okay, the right side, how you're looking at it, the viewers, it was higher than the left side.
Yeah, so that was something I sort of just noticed. I was looking at the angle you're seeing now, just sort of playing with some of the military guys, and then all of a sudden I was looking really close and I saw that it's totally lopsided. Not a huge deal, but just we sort of were like, oh, we should probably fix that.
Yeah.
The only other real big change, I guess, is this building over here that's been completely built.
Oh yeah, I guess that is new. So this building is the back of it is, I guess, kind of important. Not really.
You
but
can't really see the front of it, and we're not going to try to show it to you right now. But the front, I mean, I guess we'll attempt.
We'll attempt.
It's got a huge hole in it, and as you can see, there's debris from all around here, sort of just spewed out. I don't really know what it was, but let's assume just an explosion or something happened.
But lots of it will be covered up. Too
Lots of
when
it.
The tree is fixed.
The tree sort of fell apart. There's all the leaf pieces up here, as you can see.
And
honestly, that's about it. We've done a lot of small little things that it wouldn't be worth saying. Like, we made little barriers and stuff like that along the way.
So lots of detail work, like putting in all the grass and everything. That took a while.
Talk about that front part, because that's you.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, so one last thing that I added. Matthew isn't too sure about it yet.
I'm 100% not about it.
But anyways, so you know how we had this wall section open here, completely open before. I thought that maybe we should close it off a little bit, because lots of the residents in the quarantine zone and everything, they wouldn't find it too safe if their home was just completely open to marauders, clickers, and all that kind of stuff. But so I decided, there, it's broken already, but anyways, putting up a little wall here so then we could just have people standing on top, like the guards and everything. Anyways, so I want to hear what you guys think. Should we put something like this in or leave it how it was?
I honestly don't like it at all, and the whole point of having this open spot is that this is one of the last little details we have to do is put sticks of dynamite on the bridge, and as you can see, there is where'd the crate go?
I put them over here.
Okay. There's a crate of dynamite, and the whole thing is it's like if they need to blow the bridge because there's too many people coming, they blow the bridge, and they're safe because, as you can see, well, I mean, the infected dudes are dead and they're not smart enough to get across. The marauders, well, there's a tower up here to shoot them down, so it would be pretty safe, and it's like a squeeze point for them to, easily trap things and be safe inside. So I think this is just about bringing us to the end. Our next video should be up 2 days about after this one's up, and it will have everything completed and finalized. And then as soon as that's done, we're going to tear this all down. As hard as it is to believe, we're going to tear it all down, and we're going to start our next project.
I thought we were going to do sorting then.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we don't want to tell them that. We're going to start our new project. We're going to start our new project. Which, I don't know. Did we tell them what it was?
No, still a surprise.
Okay, it's still a surprise, so I won't tell you. Shh. We'll have a whole bunch of pictures coming your way, and now before we leave, the last little announcement that I have, I'm going back to work, and as we all know, I work in sort of cool areas sometimes. Let's zoom into my figure from last summer.
There's Matt from HeTech.
He's up on our little display case. Now, I was thinking I would bring him along and take pictures as I'm walking of areas that I found cool or sort of nice scenic pictures and sort of just you guys get to see what I see over the summer. So if you think this is a good idea, just comment yes or no. I'll post an Instagram thing and ask the same question too, but I really want to know if you guys would want to see this, because if not, it'd be a huge waste of my time to do it. Not sounding like it's only up to you guys, but yeah, if you think it's something you'd want to see, just let me know and I will totally do it. But if not, then just say nay, and I might put up 1 or 2 pictures over the summer instead of 1 or 2 every week. So that about concludes our updates, unless you have anything else to say.
Nope, I think that's about it. Hey everyone. Anyways, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and Brick Amigos
Make
out.
sure to stay tuned for our final video coming out in about 2 days after this one.
Yeah, so that's all. Brick Amigos out. Bye everyone.